Hi there, my name is Dr. DeLobo, and I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. And today I'm going to do a different video than just talking about Chinese medicine. But in regards to Chinese medicine, the name of my website is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. I'm going to talk about personal protection, and there's a reason why I'm making this video regarding personal protection, self-defense, because there have been stories all day coming in. This is my 24th year in practice, and I don't remember the last time I've had to talk so much about the importance of personal protection to women and men. First of all, I will say this: no one should ever assault you. A person about to choke you and slapping you, that is not okay. So this is also for I have an 18-year-old daughter. Angela knows this, but I'm saying this for your friends. Share this with your video. Share this video with your friends, Angela. And there's no need for a person to assault you, ever. And if that ever happens, that needs to be reported immediately. No slapping, no hitting, no accepting any of that. Otherwise, you will put yourself in a situation where you're going to be assaulted, you'll be beaten, you're in a domestic violence situation, and that's not good. So I'm going to break this down more in another video, but I just want to share that our family trains at Total MMA. We're with Brazilian Top Team, Orange County and Tustin, and you can go to totalmmastudios.com. You can also go to eliteu.com. It's $12.95 a month, and you can learn some real tactical training by guys who Professor Mike Don Vito is Brazilian specialist, personal protection specialist, and you can learn from him there, and his partners. They are special forces. These are the people you want to learn from. And I also recommend National Force Training. So eliteu.com, it's online training. It's better than, it'll help supplement you in your real world training. You should go to any school. There are a bunch of jiu-jitsu schools and, mixed martial arts schools and, whatever you want to train in, Krav Maga, Taekwondo, karate, all that. But you should be learning how to spar, learning how to actually put your hands on someone and how to protect yourself. I recommend National Force Training Academy. My coach, Professor Jimmy Terrell, he's in law enforcement. He trains special forces. He trains SWAT. He was SWAT. I don't know if he's still SWAT where he is now, but he has extensive training. When he fought MMA, I believe he was either 19-0 or 21-0, 10 black belts, Krav Maga certified instructor. He's the guy you want to train with. So I'm going to put this in another video with some pictures, but if you want to go to his website on Facebook, check him out. You'll see some crazy pictures of my friends and me. And why am I sharing this? Like I said, I've been in practice for 24 years. I've never seen or had this experience where I've had to explain to so many women what I do in my, outside of here as a healer, that, you cannot allow people to put their hands on you. You cannot allow people to hurt you. You cannot allow people to assault you. And if you're in a situation where you're scared, that means you don't know what to do. It's okay to have those feelings, but you have to know what to do. I mean, right now I'm about to go train with my husband, and fear is false evidence appearing real. There is violence everywhere, but if you're constantly scared for your life and you're doing nothing to improve that, then you're a gardener in a war, not a warrior in a garden. You have to be prepared. I did a video for my acupuncture students. Be prepared. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. So let me put it this way. If you are a junior in high school or in college and you have a calculus class and you have a test, however good you are in calculus at home, that's as good as your test will be. You're not going to rise to the occasion. You fall to the level of your training. So if you don't know your crap, if you don't know your calculus before you get into the exam, well, how do you think you're going to do for the exam? You're not going to rise to the occasion for your calculus class, for your calculus test. How you are in your assignments, in your daily training, doing your homework, that's as good as your exam is going to be. That's as good as your test is going to be. You're not going to miraculously learn and know the answer for calculus on that spot. If you don't read the book, you're not going to be prepared for the essays that you have to write for your class. It's the same thing. If something happens, you know, I'm definitely not a specialist, but I've been training jiu-jitsu for 11 years now. I feel a lot more confident than if I wasn't, along with some other stuff that I've learned over the years. I really think it's important. I believe it's important for women and men. I've had men come here tell me at 38 years old that they were sexually assaulted, raped, sodomized from their family members. So yeah, I've got children, and my oldest is 18 and my youngest is 5, and he's already trained jiu-jitsu. I want my kids to be ready instead of, you know, they're not going to be sitting ducks, and I recommend that you not be a sitting duck either. If you are scared, it's because you're not training. And so it's okay to have the feelings of fear because that's real, but it's better, you won't feel anxious if you at least have an awareness of what to do. You have to know what to do. You will not rise to the occasion. I'm an acupuncturist. I've been studying since 1994. It is right now 2023. I've been an acupuncturist. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. If you see my work at elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, you'll say, okay, she knows what to do. If you're going to get work done by an acupuncturist or a chiropractor or a surgeon, you would hope they know what to do, not, oh, let me see what's going to happen. You would want them to know, like, if you have to have open heart surgery, that they've done it over and over and over, 10,000 times, or at least 10. They've done it over and over and over, and that they are ready to work on you. And you feel confident that they know what they're going to do. And that's what you're going to get from me and every professional who is great at their craft. And so I believe, based on everything going on, I mean, the people that I hang out with at my gym and in my personal life, they all train. A good 70% of them are probably martial artists and current, and they've been training for a while. So I feel safe around them. And they practice, self-discipline, and, they're strong people, men and women. I know when I'm talking to someone with zero training and they want to train, don't want to train and have fear. If you don't train, if you're not on EliteU.com, if you're not training with someone amazing like Professor Jimmy Terrell with National Force Academy, if you're not at some amazing professor, no matter what kind of martial arts you take, that's very effective, then just know, don't be surprised if something happens and you become a victim. There's no victim mentality in my home. There's no victim mentality with any of my friends who are martial artists and take personal protection classes. There's, you can have all the money in the world, but if you can't protect yourself, I hope you have the money to hire someone to protect yourself. So for those of you who came in today, I'm sending you photos. I'm going to have you communicate with, hopefully, Professor Mike Donvito. He's teaching a women's self-defense personal protection class in Phoenix at the end of this month, April. Go to National Force Training Academy. Professor Jimmy's in Florida, and his wife, and I'm pretty certain that they travel. And my coaches travel, and we offer personal protection classes at TotalMMAstudios.com. And there are schools around you. You don't have to use these, these are just examples. But I really hope, women and men, that if you have any concern for your lives or your children's lives, that you take action. Action will cure your fear. It's better to be prepared than to live in fear. Okay? All right. So I know that was a little different than all the Chinese medicine videos that I do, but I have been talking about this all day, and I think there's something in the air, and, the shooting last week in Texas, and you just have to be prepared. Okay? Better to be prepared. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So Good luck. And you can telegram or text me at 619-341-4341. I'll give you my colleagues, my coaches, information, and you can train with them, and you can not be fearful. All right, take care.